Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy K Dub. I'm back at y'all with another video. Man, you know Saturday was going on, how Saturday going, but we got some more news, discussion when it comes to Rory and Mal. They decided to respond to Joe, and I mean, hey, you deserve to hear both sides of the story. You know, we be getting a lot of uh what Joe is saying, and I mean, he was getting to the point where you like, okay, maybe those guys were tripping. But I ain't gonna lie, man. The more I listen to, once I heard both sides of the stories, I'm getting like a better understanding of what's going on between these guys. So it looks like that's why it was kind of confused why like Parks was being neutral, but it sounds like Parks he's on a different type of pay thing than Marlon Rory was. And this was like, I think it was for them making this clear was like a big deal. So hey, you know what academics been saying, even what I thought, like, okay, maybe those dudes weren't employees. Nah, bro, they got a percentage contract. So you could damn near just say they're part owners of the podcast. You know, it was a lot of jokes about like Joe having Maul and Rory on a 360 deal. And I mean, that's what he kind of I mean, he didn't look that way because, like, Joe made it clear, like, he's not taking anything away from them. But it seems like they're on a percentage-based contract, so whatever comes in, it's a percentage that they get from it. It's not like they on a salary or something, and they made that very clear, like, very clear. So I think that changes a lot of things, like, damn, why Maul, like, was feeling how he felt. Uh, so yeah, I think that was like the biggest thing they cleared up. Then let's see, and yeah, the main thing was about accounting. And yes, if I'm in a percentage based contract, I gotta see the numbers to know if my percentages are right. You feel me? Like, and a lot of people were saying, yeah, if you're employees, which I was agreeing with Joe, I'm like, yeah, you don't show employees the books. Like, no, nigga, you get paid whatever. Like, but again, podcasting is new. It's definitely not an hourly rate thing. So, but yeah, if Marlon Rory was on a percentage based contract, bro, you gotta show them the books, man. Like, I think that's fair. But let's listen to some of the things Rory and Maul said. Let's see.
Show up again. Like I told you, I'm gonna go make a decision, with my lawyer, off everything that we agreed upon to move this shit forward.
We had a conversation, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be transparent. Everything is gonna be, sent over. Da 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 da."
Agreed that he had handled it incorrectly before. The accounting shit should have been easy.
All of that, we covered all of that.
So I mean, both of them saying Joe did agree on being transparent, and like they did say like 400K basically disappeared out the books before, and they say after that they never seen the books before. You feel me?
Not putting words in anyone's mouth.
5-hour conversation, and then we end up in the same place where we were before. An Excel spreadsheet that's supposed to be accounting that anybody can just go in and punch numbers in.
Hey, that's kind of crazy. You can't give him my Excel shit, man.
And no, we're not at liberty or whatever they said. We're not showing the Spotify deal.
Okay.
What happened to transparent? What the fuck happened to transparency and all this other shit that we just spent 5 hours in the house talking about?
Gotta leave.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's not fair. Like, if like, even if they wasn't like boys like that, but they in business together, them guys gotta know what the Spotify deal is. Like, especially like I'm saying, they made it clear that it was a percentage based contract, bro. So they gotta know like what percentage they getting. So yeah, I feel like I'm saying Joe wasn't smooth and not showing them that or telling them like mind their business. Yeah, yeah, so that was kind of crazy. You feel me? Like, and I'm glad this guys, you know, they came here. They was being transparent. They made it clear that, like, they didn't feel like Joe was stealing anything from them. You feel me? Or he stole anything. But again, bro, business is business, man. You gotta show the books, man. Like, you can't just be on some like, nah, you my friend, we supposed to trust it. And I mean, they did say something to the fact that when they mentioned that, oh, if we get this deal, oh man, based on our percentages, we're gonna be making this type of money. And Joe was like, yo, I wouldn't give you that type of money if we got that deal. I'm like, bro, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, for a fact, like Joe did always have that YouTube channel. But the fact that he felt like, nah, them guys don't got to get paid from that. Like, bro, they definitely helped build it up. Like, and you could start something, right? Just you. But you own it. Yeah, it's just you own it. But if he wasn't making no money like that, then now you start doing it with other people and it starts making money. That value is just not on you. You feel me? And I think that's kind of where Joe is looking at it from, which I could say, like, when he said he was he's day one, none of them were there. Like, yeah, true. Of course, you always did this. You always had your channel and all that. But a lot of people who don't even know Joe from his rapping, they know them from the pod. Like, some people who, you know, I don't know if they were young or just was not that familiar with Joe, maybe from Love and Hip Hop. And it's like some people, if you found them through podcasting, most likely all three of them was together. So that was kind of, you know, it was interesting to see them guys get on there and clear that shit up. And something also that I was telling, man, hold on, let me see if I could find that video too.
Sure. So I know how you trying to spin it. And it's fine, bro. I don't care about that. But please don't.
Let's see.
Said that he could get both them for the price of half of one of us.
Of course he can.
No, he said that to me though.
Of course he can. That's what he wants. Yeah. He doesn't want to have to pay.
And that's another thing that's kind of crazy. Like, because they kind of talked about Ish and Ice, and like Rory was saying right there that Joe basically told them like, yo, I could get Ish and Ice for the price of half of one of y'all. I'm like, damn. I mean, like, that to go out. I don't know how Ish and Ice might feel about that, but Rory made it. He said, yeah, he actually told me that. You feel me? So that's kind of crazy. But I think, I mean, so yeah, looking at this whole situation, man. Like I said, Ice and Ish, I rock with them too. They cool. You feel me? I feel like they gonna do the pod. It's gonna be alright. But yeah, Rory and Mal, like, regardless how you feel about him, like I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them people. I was like, yeah, you could probably replace him. You feel me? But I mean, hearing their story, bro, it wasn't even more like, cause I did feel like they might have thought they was too big for this shit, but it just seemed like it was like some disrespectful shit going on. And like I said, like Mal made it very clear, like he was already done with after Joe told him like this shit is none of his business. And like I said before, like when Mal came back, I was like, bro, the vibes was off. Mal not even into it. He made it clear today, like, yeah, bro, after nigga talked to me like that, I knew the shit wasn't gonna be the same. So yeah, I mean, I feel him, man. Like, hey, I wish him luck. Like, bro, I know Joe said he gonna sue him or some shit if they do a pod, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they could carry their own weight. They could do their own thing. I mean, I know Mal got connections in the industry for sure, so they could get pod popping. They could have guests coming. Rory got his connections. So I feel like them guys could do their own thing. They could, you know, because I even remember one pod that Joe didn't show up. They held their own, and which is something I was doubtful before, but hey, man, it's not too late, man. Like, even like this little $2, I mean, I hate the platform they chose to put it on, but you know what I'm saying? I got $2 for those guys, bro, because like, it's good to hear both sides of the story, not just pick a side. Like, because when I was hearing Joe, I was like, okay, Joe was right, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm hearing them, I'm like, oh, they had a percentage-based contract, bro. Show them the numbers. And so, yeah, academics is wrong. Them dudes, they wasn't employees, bro. You feel me? So they cleared a lot of things up. Man, y'all might as well pay that $2, listen to it if you haven't. Don't just jump into conclusion. And it was good for them clearing, like, there's a difference between them two and Parks. Because that's another thing people been wondering, man. But, hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's your boy K-Dub, and I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.